Okay, phone, don't play around. You know, I don't like... God. You know, when you think everything is good, it's not. Okay. All right, my coffee's there. All right, let me put that. Only thing is you can't see my beautiful face. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and my lip gloss. Anywho, let me fix up my ear. I hope I'm not too... Okay, yeah, this is good. I'm trying to, oh, sugar hit. Hang on, let me get some more space. Over here, welcome to I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. Today is Tuesday. I'm off today. I was off yesterday. And I'm sending off a package for my oils. I'm waiting on USPS to come and pick up the package because it's been overdue nearly a year. But I'm glad that I was able to, you know, go on my shop online and look at, you know, the orders which have not been fulfilled. So I got that done. I'm so happy. So now I'm going to revamp the online store, right? I'm going to revamp it now because of the seasons coming up, right? Not that I celebrate Christmas to that point, but you know, other people. But what I have noticed is there's been a lot of traffic ever since I've been on YouTube, right? There's been a lot of traffic that's going on to my online store, I'm a Rasta for Life, on Etsy.com. So now I am going to upload some new pictures. Okay, let me see. Of my product, the coconut nutmeg oil. So I prepared the oil, right? Let me show you. I don't want, if I drop this, God help me, because it clumsy like I don't know what. Anyway, I prepared the oil. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Coconut nutmeg oil, right? It's been sitting here for like a week. So I bought the jar and I've been making it and making it and making it, right? Okay, that's my secret. Right? That's my secret. Okay. And then this is the leftover, right? Isn't that beautiful? My daughter said, what'd she say? With your honey looking oil. I said, honey looking oil? I said, you know what, girl, you're right. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the coconut nutmeg oil, right? No, sir. And then listening to my mother, right? Listening to my mom, in order to get rid of the residue, I'm straining it. So if you look, right? All of that residue is in here. And this is the end of, like, this is, you see the last of it? Right? So this was this. This was this. So I'm going to bottle it now because I want to take pictures. I also ordered I ordered this. Why? I'm so excited because I'm getting a record player. So you see, when the record player come, it's gonna come on the 20th. I had to have something to play. So I said, let me order one of these. Yeah, I know we're not being mixy today. I know. What is that crawling on the floor? You know, she's about ready to give me a heart attack, triple bypass. Because if I see these things crawling on the floor, I mean, I don't know it's what it is. I'm going to have a heart attack. See idea? But she's crawling on the floor, trying not to be seen in the video. I just don't get it.
I was trying to scare her.
But meanwhile, she's giving me a heart attack. Anyway. I watch enough scary movies to know you're not supposed to be asking things that crap on floor. Okay. So yeah. So when it comes, I'll be playing this. Yeah, I know we're not being mixy today. So when you're not being mixy, what happens? Everybody runs away. Good. Run away. Oh, because I'm not being mixy? You want me to get mixy? Okay, me I go show on the mixy now. Me I go eat some hardo bread with some jam, right? Because you don't want me to be mixy. So, I was talking to my friend, and she had tell me about this woman, right? I said, look, can I get my lighter? Elizabeth, can I get my lighter? Me not, me not doing this. Looking at the bag and get one.
What bag?
One of them. Me dance hall bag. My work bag. $10 in a one. Let me have a little spliff and then I'll do this. Anyway, so I was talking to my friend and you know she seems to think that it's okay for her to discuss people and them things. And like I said to her, look, I don't business with what anybody else is doing, right? I am doing what I'm doing over here. I'm not baking cake. I'm not making juices. None of that. I'm doing oils. Which means, me don't want to hear about X, Y, and Z over there, so. Now, if XYZ is doing oils as well, then they have a right to do the oils. I'm not the only one that's doing oils. But you see, these people, they like to watch people and everything that you do. So if you're making your oils a certain way, and I'm making my oils a certain way, how you expect me to share now how I make my oils them? So, this, you know, this is what I don't like with people. So anywho, she start to say, oh, me, I use all kind of different things in my oils. And I'm saying that I'm only using, you know, 2 ingredients and I'm using more than 2 ingredients. Now, what I need to know is all these people know what you're doing behind closed doors. How they know what you're doing. So if I am using oils and I'm producing oils, what business is it of yours about the ingredients that I'm using in my product? All that concern you. Anyhow, then the people them is like this. Listen to how the people them stay. You know, me I think, me I think say, if she I use the oil them, right? What me thinking is this. She must say I use one of the other oil them. Then she mixing the nutmeg. Me don't know how she mixing the nutmeg, but me think say how she do it is she crush the nutmeg. No, but me not think say she crush the nutmeg because that too complicated. She have to do something else. But me I think say when if I knock over this thing, it's gonna be horrible. When she crush the nutmeg, right? there's something else that she doing, but me not know is what. But all me know say is this: whatever she doing, me not like it. I don't like it because now she trying to deceive the people. Them I talk about, nutmeg and coconut oil, all that work. Well, my friend, let me tell you, me ear say, and a coconut oil she a use. No, she's not using coconut oil. Me ear are some next oil she a use. And then she a get some nutmeg kind of flavoring thing. And me ear say, that's how she a make the coconut nutmeg oil. And that's how me hear it. And then she no want nobody to come help her because she want to make all of the money for herself. But now she a get little, one and two customer. No, sir. You want to see how she changed now, how she thinks she all of that, like she dip on top of the world now because she have one and two customers. Me now look upon them. Then me hear say, when you use the oil now, it greasy, it almost coming like lard, right? Me hear enough people that complain say, it, it don't smell right. And then when you put it on your skin, the whole of your skin broke out in a one big sore. Yes, me dear child, that me I hear the people them I talk about. And that me hear them say. So me don't know if it's true, right? Me don't know if it's true, them I talk, but that me I hear. One lady she broke out in a one big sore. And she put her on the eye, it just pop. So you have to be careful when you're using these people things. You understand? Because, some of them people just mix anything and give you anything. They just mix it up and just, claim them a sell. Mm-mm. Everybody a sell. So, I'm in a business with you. I'm in a business with she. All me know say she can't tell you. When me use in my oils, me good up, oil them. And she can't tell you say, me not use coconut oil in my tea. But the people brighter out of order. Imagine me there in my kitchen. Me kitchen. I try to get rich. I try to get rich. Me not fast with nobody. All I'm doing is making my oils. And me have to hear how me I make them, where me I mix them with, how it turns up, how the color looks up. No, sir, them the people, yeah. When you try and make a honest living, the people them just dab you up. You can't even produce or present your product. Because as you present your product, your nice, clean product, the people them want come dab up your things, baby. Yes, my dear child. So while you in your kitchen, I try blend up and I mix up your things. Then you want hear the people them. If you ever hear the people them, and them I say you can imagine when she start make money. You can imagine when she start make money how rich she going to be. And that them I say, me never hear this before in my life. One little oil could have caused all of this. One little oil causing all these problems. You can imagine if it was cake? No, sir. So, may I try to stay in a million. And may I try build up. My little coconut oil. So all of the people them that love chat and talk, please me I beg you. If you know I can talk, just at least just help me to promote You know, promote the thing. I'm a Rasta for life. Available on Etsy.com. The store, I'm a Rasta for life. I don't think a little aisle is going to hurt anybody. So yes, my dear child, so that had the drama with the oil there. You can imagine if it was cake and all these things, the people then would have murdered me. So anywho, so from the beginnings we from the beginnings we made our product, and we're so proud of our product. We're so proud of it. So proud. And you see what happens when you label it. Okay, so now, okay, that's the tomfoolery, right? So I was just giving you a example of how ones act when they see that you're doing something progressive, and then when you start to excel in what you're doing, right? And then people become amazed because they're watching you, but they got so much to say. But then when they see that what you're doing is paying off, oh, here come everybody now. Here comes everyone. So I'm just giving you an example of what happens when ones actually see that your product is getting out there and you're being acknowledged. Like, for example, one of my customers wrote me, right? Let me tell you, it's just so nice. And she gave me an idea, right? She gave me an idea, but she said she couldn't use the coconut oil if I could make something else other than the coconut oil. I said, sure, sweetheart. Okay, this is what she wrote. Okay, where's she at? Okay, she says, hi, thank you for getting back to me. I appreciate it. I've never used castor oil before. So if you think it's okay, then that's fine with me. Just let me know when and how you want me to order this. Please. Again, thank you so much. I can't wait to try it out. Have a great night, Adra. Good? All right. That's a customer. So now she wants me to make this. So I'm going to make her one with castor oil. You see that? You see that, right? And that's on my store on I'm a Rasta for Life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to revamp it. I'm going to take pictures and so forth and so forth. And I'm going to add them onto my listings. I hope I can do it here. Search your listings. Oh, I think I can. Oh, I did do it. Wait. Add. I did. A finished product. Made to order. Recent. What is it? Oh. Okay, let me see. Craft supplies, home, weddings, toys, paper, home and living, electronics, craft supplies, clothing, books, bath and beauty, essential oils. Oh, add photos so I can do it on here. I'm so happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the photo of this, just this alone, because I'm just so excited, right? Add photo. Oh, this is great. I can do it right here. So I just want to add this so that they can see the, yeah. I'm so happy. Coconut oil, okay. Save. Ah, look at that. You see, I did it. Look. I hope that's for my package. Edit photo. USPS? Menard?
Oh, USPs. They don't got the keys?
Huh?
They don't got the keys for your place?
Which piece?
For the, to get it, the
No, I thought it was them.
mail carriers. What's up, English?
What's up, darling?
This left?
She's in the shower.
Always. My baby.
She loved the bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna just save that. Save, right? Finish later. Okay. Right. Finish current listing. Okay. Headline. Coconut nutmeg oil. So I'm so excited. I'm on live, Manai.
Got this.
Used in your, okay, so I'm just add up to coconut oil, coconut oil, and pure nutmeg. Pure nutmeg. That's it. Pure. I'm just adding this onto my list, which means now that I know, um, I can add the pictures now. I'm so happy. Put up, no, finished product made by me. Help by find. Okay, price. Okay, so the price is gonna be, how much is this? 200 liters. Yeah. The price is gonna be $10. Quantity 1. Size 200 liters. Volume. Yeah. Fluid ounces. Liters. Okay, next. Price vary each volume. Yeah. Add an option. Liters. Done. Add up the option. 200 mLs. 200 liters. 200 liters and 6 ounces. 6 ounces, right? So the next one is in ounces. Okay, ounces right here. And then you put as an option 6 fluid ounces. Okay. So now I've added my variations, right? Volume 1 option, variations, price $10, variations. Okay, 6 fluid ounces. Okay. And now you'll see. Where is it? Oh Lord, where is it? Whatever. It most probably didn't upload yet, but anyway. This is the store now. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where's my store? God, I hate this thing. Switched it. Okay, your shop. Okay. So now, this is the shop. So where's my picture that I just pulled up? Anyway, this is the shop. Right, this is the right, this is the shop. Right, that's the shop, right? And I'm gonna take new pictures of these. Alright, I'm gonna take new pictures, which I thought I just did. Alright, you see how pretty that looks, the option? That's the oil. And that's basically it. So I'm excited. So that's it. So now what I'm gonna do is activity. I'm gonna leave that alone before it confuses me some more. So what I'm gonna do now is, because I want to take the pictures, I'm just gonna show you what a dum. Okay, that's why I have on this, because I don't want to make a mess, which I'm doing. I'm making a mess, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not being mixy today, guys. I'm actually being productive today. Today is the productivity thing. So yeah, so I was just giving you a heads up, like, of how people can be when they see that you're doing stuff, right? And the talking and the chattings that go on. And then people build up in their own head what they think or what they believe. Like this now. Well, me think say, when she pour out the oil, see how she pour out the whole of the oil upon the counter. See how she don't know what she had do. But yet she has sell things. Me. This is what people do, right? They, all kinds of things in their head they formulate, right? Even how you're thinking. And what I see most, right, big Ooman things, what I see most is when people say, this is what I think, right? This is what I think, right? She was thinking when she did this thing. You see, when she was thinking this thing, what me think she do is this. Thinking I head say, if I do it this way, me not get the same effect. But if I do it this way, I might get a different effect. This is how me think. He was thinking. Now, how are you going to determine, how are you going to determine how somebody thinks and what they're thinking? I never knew you could read minds, that you could think of what the person is thinking and then put it into words. Don't get me wrong, Me not sure if it's that's how it go, but me just I think. I see that a lot, where people are thinking for others and then telling you this is what the person is thinking. I never seen nothing like this before in my life on social media. People are telling you what people are thinking. Because when you listen to them, what are they saying? They're saying, this is what we're thinking when he was thinking to do what he did. Me think, I think. Because me can't comprehend what would make him do such a thing. But what me think say is this. Me think say when he was gonna go do the thing, he never think about it clearly. And that's why that reach him. So me think say, him did think, okay. So you see what people are doing, right? They're thinking for others. They're thinking for you. And they're telling what you're thinking by the way they're thinking that you think. You see the nonsense? Most of this is what people are thinking. This is not what is being revealed, People are looking at other people and they're thinking about these people, what they're thinking. And then they come on social media, right? Big Ooman Tings. They come on social media and tell you what they think that the person was thinking. And they make it into a blog. It's crazy. And then when you tell the people them say they're crazy, they don't want to hear it. But they're crazy. Because you are trying to interpret what somebody else is thinking, like you're a mind reader. Like you can determine what somebody is thinking. And this is the error that's going on right here on social media amongst our own people, that they're mind readers. They can read your mind and they can tell you what you're thinking. It's very sad. Okay, I'm going to put the label on this one. So I try to do my little mixy thing, but I don't try to be, overbearing with it, because after a while it gets to be very redundant and boring, because you're going over the same thing over and over again. And some of the information might not be accurate, as we know. I'm going to do one without the plastic thingy, because it's not going to look good for the picture taking thingy thing here. So I'm here now just packaging my products because I'm up to date. I've had enough of being mixy for the week, and the week just began. So I said, let me concentrate on, my online business while I'm on YouTube, because this will also help, as well as I can incorporate a little mixiness as we do our little thing here. As in, we could do a little, pantomime about being mixy and how people act mixy when they're reading your mind. That's what's going on, a lot of mind reading. All right, let me put that here. You have to be careful because these are oils and they're very slippery. Isn't that beautiful? Now when you could make something like this, coconut nutmeg oil, right? Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And everybody's looking at it now on my shop. Oh yes, they are, because it looks beautiful. So Let me get up because I don't want to have an accident. I'm gonna open this. Good. All right. Do it quick and fast. Quick and fast because it's greasy, right? It's greasy. So you see, I've already used, you see that? Half of it already. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna put that here. I don't want it to drop. I don't want it to fall. That's my oil. Really, I should put it here. It smells divine. I'm so proud of this product. It's unbelievable. I don't want to leave it too much at the edge. The next thing it dropped off. What a travesty, yeah. So I could actually make a picture with, I'm so excited. You don't know how good it feels when you have your own product that you're trying to develop into something great. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am. I'm actually doing it. And I'm happy. So I'm just trying to show you guys. Okay, I'm bottling. Let me see. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to show creativity and production, right? As much as we like to be mixing, trust and believe, I love the mixiness. But sometimes you gotta also concentrate on how to make additional income without, being a pain in anybody's neck, which is what I do. So even though I'm on YouTube, I know most of you guys are not going to support me, but that's not the point. The point is that others will. Others, as you can see, other people. Now, I'm in America, so the people who's reaching out to me are not black people. Isn't that something? It's not black people. They're not black people. My customers are not black people. And this is what you want. I mean, you do want your black people. But you also want others who won't mind spending money on your product. Us black people, we have a problem with spending money on another black person's product. But the other people, they don't hesitate, especially if it looks good and it works, right? So man, I look back, oh no, this is what I'm trying to show you guys. But it's just a means of promoting your product. And I'm proud of this product. It's just that I've neglected it over the years because of COVID and, blase. So now, when I realized I had orders which were not fulfilled, I had to send out the order, see? And I had no tape. But this was one that I had to send out, but I had to tape it with white tape. This is an order, right? Which I have to fulfill. And I'm mailing it out, but at least they'll get it after a year. So, once I saw that, I said, Loretta, please, come on. Get your business going. You have an online business which looks like if you concentrate on it, it'll be great. And there's a lot of people who's in pain. I know this myself. A lot of people are in pain and they need something to ease that pain, right? And I think I have it because even something soothing where you know it's natural and it's not gonna, there's no chemicals, right? It's just oil. Natural oil. It's wonderful. I love it. And the aroma is divine, right? So in order to take the pictures now, I have to have a proper presentation. So I'm going to add my labels, right? I'm just showing you guys how it can be done. You just have to order your labels. Order your labels. Apply your label. This one's lean, but it's okay. This one's lean, but that can go in the back. That doesn't have to be in the front. Right? Apply your label. Right? Because I'm going to take a picture. Because I want to have a couple of containers. Okay, so here's one. I want to have a couple of containers where I can take the pictures now and present them on the shop. But because there's old pictures there now, which is nearly 2 years old, I want to get rid of those and put the new revamped product. Because, people are ordering product, as I can see, and now I have one more order, but the person wants it to be anything else other than coconut oil. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let me do some avocado oil or some castor oil. Any other kind of oil you could use. So, isn't that beautiful? My daughter said it looks like honey, and she's right. It absolutely looks like honey. All right, so that's the second one. Okay, so you see. So you see now, as you build up, you got your product. Right? You got your product. I'm just loving this right now. I'm just loving what I'm doing right now. And you can see it's a product. Right? You can see it. It's a product. It's clear, it's pretty, it's beautiful. I'm going to superimpose it in a minute. So now, because I want to take pictures and upload them onto my store, I prepared the product. Don't spill over. Okay. Wow. I prepared it over a week or two. Right? Make sure that's tight. And then I'm going to take pictures and upload them to my store. But I just wanted you to see what I'm doing on I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Commerce. We don't just engage in being mixy. We also engage in productivity as much as we like to be mixy. Isn't that beautiful? Don't try. You. Good thing my closet good. You see, shatterproof. Nothing happened, right? Because it's plastic, right? All right, so when I repack. Okay, so that's that. See that? So right there, you see you have, I can't throw away these. You could make money from this. This is what you make money from. Alright, that's it. Oh, one more. This is how you make money. Right? You have to be inventive. You gotta be inventive. See? This is finished. You see that now? So I have to make more. See? That's finished. Now I gotta go to the big jar. Oops. It's very greasy. If I drop it, I'm in trouble. Now I gotta go to the big jar, right? Pour this in. Right there. See? It does look like honey. It actually looks like honey. My daughter was right. I think it's fantastic. My coconut nutmeg oil. It smells divine. Absolutely wonderful. So now, I didn't know I could upload the pictures, but I can on the phone. I don't have to wait on the computer, on a big computer. I'm so happy. But I just wanted you to see progress in real life, right? So when you hear of I'm a Russell for life and their coconut nutmeg oil, know that you see it first here on YouTube. I'm going to go on TikTok as well. So as you can see, we have a complete product, right? We have a complete product, and it's called the coconut nutmeg oil, right? The coconut nutmeg oil. Sometimes you have to know how to package stuff, right? The coconut nutmeg oil, available on Etsy.com. And what you could do, let me show you, right? And then you can superimpose it so that you could see. Isn't that pretty? So that you can actually see the product. I just want to make it a little smaller. Alright, so you can see, wait. Oops. I love it. Oh, shoot. What's wrong with my finger then? Okay. So now you can actually see the product, right? Look. Isn't that bloody gorgeous? I mean, this is fantastic. Good? Okay. So this is my oils. This is the coconut nutmeg oil. Oh, Lord, where's the other label? Yeah. This is the coconut nutmeg oil available on Etsy.com, right? But I'm just trying to show you the packaging. How you could just use little basic, simple things. And it just looks beautiful. I mean, it just looks beautiful. Look at this whole bloody day. Isn't that nice? Right? And so I'm going to take pictures of my product. Right? This is the actual product. I use all of this practically, right? But this is money right here. I'm just going to look at it for 2 seconds because this is money. And depending on how you present your stuff, right? You'd be surprised. And like I said, the people who are interested in this product are white people. It's not black people, it's white people. People who want coconut nutmeg oil, I'm getting it from white people are buying this, not black people. So what I'm saying is when you think that you have to depend on us to support us, Put your product out there. Once it's good, presentable, others will buy. You don't have to worry about we black people not supporting each other, because my customers right now are not black people. Good. Okay, in America, if I was depending on black people to support me and my product, it would take forever. So I didn't have any clear tape, right? So I had to use my nursing tape. I never have no clear tape. But I'm sending this out, right? I'm sending this out. I'm waiting on the UPS people them to come pick it up. You see that? Package. Me I send out. So that's what I'm trying to show people. That you don't have to wait on others to give you support. Don't hold your breath. You have to put yourself out there to other people, not just black people and people that don't want to spend money. So I'm going to revamp my store. I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to upload these now. And you'll see it for yourself when you go over there to be nosy. Good. And if you want to sell something and you can produce income verification, tax verification and so forth. If you can provide this information, then you could go on Etsy.com, ETSY.com, and you can open your own online store. Once you have your tax information, whatever information where when your business kick off and you have to pay your taxes and so forth, that they can attest that you're tax worthy. So other than selling from out of your home, like most people do because of whatever XYZ reason, that's okay too. But you just have to have a lot of links and people. If you don't, then the best legal way where you don't get yourself in no problems is, open an online store, as long as you can provide tax ready info where Uncle Sam can get the indical portion, because in America Uncle Sam has to get paid. Okay? So if you do an online business, it has to be taxed, everything, blah 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 blah. Right? Uncle Sam, I forget to in money in America. I saw it go. So with this online business that I have now, once you can produce those papers, guys, you can do business on Etsy.com, ETSY.com. Right? You can sell cake, you can sell wherever. I'm not selling cakes, of course, but I'm selling oils. Right? I don't know about edible products over there. Perhaps they have a different way of doing things. Right, but my product is not edible. It's, for external use, which is skincare, hair care, right? But, because I want to reach a wider audience, other than being on social media, then I joined Etsy.com and opened my online business, which is I'm a Rasta for Life, and it's basically oils. My number one oil is coconut nutmeg oil, which you see right here. I make it myself. That's the secret. And because I make it myself, let me make sure this is closed because I don't want it to drop. This is the end result of me making the coconut nutmeg oil. Right? You see how it look like honey, like my daughter said, with your honey looking oil. I said, you know what, Liz, I'm going to call my next one honey looking oil, because it does. It actually looks like honey. So when, God, I hope I don't drop it because me is so clumsy as me I get older. Hey. Right, but this oil, it's coconut oil and it's nutmeg, and I make it. So you see, right? So you look how it look like honey. Rasta talk, Rasta thing. See, oh, we bless. Right? So let me take my time. Let me take my sweet time. So this jar is excellent, right? I love it. Look. I just love it. I just love it. Okay. And then I put it in here, right? And you see how beautiful it looks? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at how beautiful this is. So I make this by hand, right? It's a process. And then the end process. Whoa! Did you see that? It's a good thing it was closed good. The end process, right? That's why it's good to make sure things are closed properly, right? We want you to see. Yeah. The end process. Oh, to the front. Okay. The end process now is this. My mother said, get a cheesecloth, but because it's small production right now, I said, okay, I'll listen to you, mommy. Get a cheesecloth and you pour the oil in at the cheesecloth. My mother's something else. You pour the oil in at the cheesecloth and you strain out all of that the thing there. You're not supposed to have it in the container. It not look right. Me not like how it look. Me not like the little bits and pieces. And she carry on and she carry on. I said, okay, mommy, all right, all right. I said, because my friend sells pimento oil. And she have one pimento and she have a bay leaf in the oil. That's different because you can't see the pimento and you can't see the bay leaf. This way you see all these little particles in him and I like it. I said, okay, mommy, all right, all right. So I listened to my mother. I love you, my sweet, sweet, beautiful, wonderful mother. You're the best mother ever. I listened to my mother and she's right. My mother is right. Look at that. Now, let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you because this is what we discovered too. I don't mind sharing, I'm not selfish. So what I realize is when it's in the oil, right, it gets darker. Look. You see it getting darker? You see that get dark? You see that? Look. Look. You see that? You see that? To rasta jar. So that's the nutmeg inside, right? Just sitting in there. You see that? Okay. Do you see that? That's the nutmeg. That's all the granules, right? Being you want to know. the person who's getting this little tidbit, run with it, okay? Oh, my arm. So now, where the aisle there? Oh God, let me pour it out and show you. Do I have another container? Let me show you. So things can be done, You could do stuff. I for watching our face. I'll see one here. Right? I for watching our face. So I'm gonna take pictures now of the jars. I'm gonna do my little decoration doodah, right? But I'm gonna take pictures. I just want you to see. I just want you to see how it looks. This is going to drain out, right? This is going to drain out. I want you to see now. See? Coconut, nutmeg oil. And the more you infuse it with the nutmeg, you know, the darker the color gets. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So you can see the comparison. See? Isn't that beautiful? So once you have a product, right, which is beautiful, like mine. Yeah, but if I don't say it, who's going to say it, right? If you have a product and you want to sell it, it can be done. It can be done. You just have to do it. So I'm going to do it with my product, the coconut nutmeg oil, on I'm a Rasta for Life. I'm going to upload the pictures, right? I'm going to do my best. You can see it when it's finished. You could go on the shop and see, right? And it's a product, and I'm proud of it. And it's done at home in the kitchen. And you know what happens when you do stuff in the kitchen, right? You know what happens when you do stuff in the kitchen. Yes, we do. We know what happens when we do stuff in the kitchen. You see that? So now I have to make more, right? I have to make more. So while we're home on our days off, when we're not at work and we're being mixy, we're also producing stuff, right? And we're not bothering anyone. If you want to support me, all you do is go over to the store. Me no need to ask nobody over here so to buy nothing because I have people them buy the things them already. And who's buying these products? It's not us people. Us people? Us people? No. It's not us people. It's the other people. So don't feel like if you're not getting support, you know, from the people you know online like this, that's okay, because I know legally I'm tax worthy, so I can open an online store, highlight my product, and people will buy it. Good, and I don't have to be a pain in nobody ass on I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments, because you have the option if you want to. Just like you have the option to press like and subscribe, you have the option to purchase or not to purchase. It's up to you. This oil is good also for the elderly because of the nutmeg. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It helps in soothing, like tiger balm, and you rub it on the area and it's just wonderful. Your feet, your kneecap, your elbow, wherever you have any discomfort, it's wonderful. That's the properties of the nutmeg. And the coconut oil, again, is just for moisture, massaging. Is a terrific massaging oil. Anybody who does massages and you want an oil that smells absolutely wonderful. Is this water thing down here? Oh, it smells absolutely wonderful. It has an aroma of coconut oil and, of course, nutmeg oil. It's a complete different aroma. It's fantastic. When I wear it and I go and I go to work, everybody tells me, "Oh, you smell so nice." And I know it's because of this. But it's also good as a massaging oil. And it's very absorbent. And I put it on my face too. I actually put it on my face. That's why my skin is so beautiful. I think this one is $10 and this one is $7, right? Because they're just oils, right? This one is 10, 200 liters, and this one is $7, right? 6 ounces. So they're not expensive. So if you go online, rate. Anybody wants a sample, of course I'll give you a free sample. You just have to let me know where to send it and I'll send it to you. But yeah, the more it's in the nutmeg, right, the darker it gets. The less it's in the nutmeg, the lighter it gets. See how beautiful. But either way, the color itself is absolutely gorgeous, right? And that's all in preparation. You might try to do it and don't get the same effect because you don't know what you're doing. But because I have, I've had chem classes and all these other classes, so you know how to incorporate these kind of things. And this is why when people say you don't need education, higher education, and so forth and so forth, yes, you do when it comes to products and to mixing and blendings. You need to be educated on these kind of chemicals, compounds, bases, and so forth. You need to know. You need to know, of course, that water and oil does not mix. That's number one. Water and oil do not combine. You have to do other things in order to combine oil and water. Because God is good like that. Water is soluble. Oil is the solvent. It don't mix in the soluble. Can never, ever. Because the oil will just float on top. But it will not combine with the water. Coconut oil does a little bit. Coconut oil combines with the water, but it disperses out into the water. Good? Yeah. So I just wanted to do this because I'm off today and it kind of motivated me to do it. Because now that I'm done, I can take pictures, I can explore with how I want to take the pictures to make this thing look nice. And that's basically it. So I'm going to upload my wonderful coconut nutmeg oil. I'm going to start making other oils other than the coconut nutmeg because my customer wants me to make hers with another oil other than coconut. And I think I might use castor oil. Only for her, of course. And then if she likes it, who knows? Now, the order that I sent, I'm hoping that it's somebody who does massages because the name itself leads me to believe it's some kind of company or something. And that's what I'm trying to show you. If you have a product and one person likes it, they might have a big company or something. They might want your product. They might just want your product. So, other than being mixy, I'm also doing other things other than working, but I'm also trying to expand my oils. Like I said, me I make cake and all these things, so I don't think say I should be a bother or a problem to nobody. But you mind your business and you do what you have to do for your own product. You don't put your nose in a people business and do all kind of nonsense. So like me, I said before, when them ready for start, this is what I noticed with the people them, is they begin to think for you. So like me, for instance, you see when she met the oil, me never know say, you could have used the cheesecloth where you strain out the oil. I wish you have another cloth. Do that me I try to figure out. Because when we see how with the oil and the cloth, see all inside. Me don't know is what that she have in there, but me think I saw she fix up the oil with the nutmeg. Me don't know how she do it, but me think how she do it is this, right? Me think what she do is Me think, me don't know for real, but me think what she do, she crush up the nutmeg. Me don't know for real how she do it. But me ear say she crush up the nut. Yeah, me ear say she crush the nutmeg. And me don't know if she leave it in the aisle. Me don't know if she, me don't know what she do. But me know say when she finish, it have this look like some honey thing. It look like some honey color thing she make, like honey. But me think, say, when she finish with the aisle, she take the nutmeg, but me don't know really what she do with the nutmeg. I don't, because me I think how she I think with the nutmeg, but me can't really figure out, right? So me don't want to say I saw she do it, but me think say I saw she do, the what they call it. Me did hear one lady say, oh, when she open the container, how the whole of the aisle drop out on her lap. Me say, my God, she can't even package the thing them properly. She just throw the aisle in other people in container, and she don't even see it good. She just send them off, so to send them off. No, sir. Me never see nobody like her. But she a sell aisle. She lucky, but she a sell aisle. She need to go sit down and go redo her thing. Oh yeah, honey, I saw the people then carry on. Yeah, oh then carry on like that. And the container then cheap. Me said, when me see she take up the container and me see the big old metal cover, God have his mercy. Why she couldn't go buy a nice little pretty cover? Why she have to use them little cheap ass looking cover? And if you ever see the jar them all then cheap. I bought she a sell aisle. Go yo, boy you sell aisle. Lady go sit down. Go sit down because we over here have the good aisle then. We over here so have the good aisle. So you know, oh you are come now with some aisle. Look like honey. Boy, me I tell you them people waste of time, you see. Them love to watch people and copy people. If we never do for we aisle, you wouldn't know so she could come over here and do aisle. And so me think say she see something and here she come now. I try copy after people. Them, yeah, I tell you about black people. Them big broadbacks thinking, woman, you see, you can't do nothing without them at fast in your business. But it's all right because I mean, the think said she did have sense, but she not a none. She not a none. She not a none. She not a none because while she advertise off our little cheap bottle, them, she said we over here have the good bottle, them. We have the good up bottle, them, you know. You stay there, we not play with she, man. Make she turn where she there. Make she keep on a try with our little cheap products. And our cheap bun up aisle. Them here say the aisle them bun up too. Hey, hey! Them a sell bun up aisle. What is this? That sound familiar. Oh God. Yes, I mean, yes, she can't even. Listen, the woman can't even pay for send out the package them. Imagine she make up them only for aisle and she can't even afford to send out the post to them. She have one box and sit down for how long? She have one box and sit down for how long? About she sell, I'll go sit down there, lady. Yes, that time. You can't stand them people you see on social media. When they see somebody do something, they have to run competition like them know how to blend up aisle. Go bake some cake here, lady, because you don't know what you do. I better you go bake some cake because you don't know how to make aisle. You did it, I try, but you don't know what you do. The lady over here so know how to make them good, and yeah, try copy her style, and that me notice with you. Yes, you lady, you. Boy, yeah, make coconut nutmeg. Well, cool you boy, yeah, make aisle. Go sit down and bake some cake. You might do better with that. Cause me did think, say me did hear you say you're gonna make cake. Me know me did me did hear you say so. But yeah, me think, yeah, because the way all y'all think right now, I bet you the next thing is that y'all gonna know. I bet you. You see, all the people You see, all the people them love to think for you. Okay. Because I mean, no say at that next. My words, at that Chago do next. I bet you. Because as me, I watch her, I make the aisle them, and she can't even do that good, but now she gonna try and make cake. Let me tell you about. Sorry. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh lord. Yeah, so anywho, that's my little entertainment for today. So that's the satire, honey. So I saw the people then carry on when you try and make things. Big problem. So yeah, so like I said, I'm not making cakes. I'm just promoting my oils and I'm staying in my oil lane. Yeah, so that's basically it. I can't bake anyway, so I wouldn't even try, please. Baking isn't easy, you know. When you're baking stuff, it's not something everybody can do. And another thing too, when you're sending out packages, right? Even when it comes to cakes, do you know how much rumble tumble? And this is another thing with black people that I don't like. Do you know how much? Where's the box? I'm trying to look for a box. I'm trying to look for a box because I have boxes here. Yeah, okay. This is my coconut. This is okay. Let me just say this first. This is the coconut oil I bought, right? This is the coconut oil I bought, right? Let me say something. I was making my rice and peas, right? Making my rice and peas. I realized I had no coconut milk. I had a coconut in the fridge, but I never feel like I do the coconut. Let me tell you something. I use some of this. No, sir. Mm-mm. No, man. Me said the rice and peas taste like. Oh, it was the coconut oil? Oh, no. I'm using that for my rice and peas. It made the rice and peas taste like heaven. Okay, good. Now, if you put a cake in this, right? Because the people them have no sense, right? Some of these people have no sense, and that's why I did this, because they love to talk. You put a cake in this, right? And you send it off. By the amount of jumbling and bumbling this box go through, the amount of handling the box go through, right? If you get that cake in one piece, you're lucky. Good? Okay. When it comes to packaging, another thing with black people I don't like, when they're trying to bash something. Packaging. Do you know how much it costs to send out a package through USPS, FedEx, wherever? Worse if it's coming from the other side of town to another place. Do you know how much all of that costs? So when you all hear certain prices, remember all these things are included in the price, intelligently speaking. And this is where you see people love to talk and, and try to tear down people's things about price. But included in the price is the packaging and everything it needs to be sent off. It's not cheap. So you non-business people that like to run off your mouth and tear down people's products any way y'all can, y'all need to get a brain and do some business. And perhaps when you do the business, you'll see why you have to mark up a little higher than usual. I could sell this for $20 US if I wanted to. But because I'm in the US, I don't. Now, if the product increases in sales, of course I'm going to increase the price or make a larger container, get it? Or if they want a larger container, then I'll up the price of the product. But you don't get nothing for free. So when you're sending off these items, you also include in your own brain, if you're paying for the service or if you want them to pay, do you have free delivery? If you do, then you up the ante of the price of your product. Because when you send it off, the person is not paying for delivery. You are the seller. So when you guys who are not in business like to criticize and judge how much something costs and if you think it's worth it, that's not just what it's for, the cost of the product. Handling, shipping, marketing, all of these things are included to the price of your product. You non-business people that like to criticize other people's things. Good, good. So, business 101, you want to treat your customer good. So, in order to avoid all of the argument and the carrying on, you have a set price, and then, of course, I suppose, I hope I'm right, that you don't have to pay for shipping because it's all included in the price of the item. So I prefer to do I need to figure that one out. Do I do free shipping or do I do shipping? Oh no, we have to pay for the shipping. So what I'll do is I'll do the free shipping, but I can up the ante of the price of the product. Anywho, so this is what happens when people talk about what you're doing when you're being productive, right? They like to criticize and interject their own thoughts as your thoughts. And they like to interject the way how they're thinking as you're thinking. And if you notice and listen to these people, they're always doing that. They're always thinking what you're thinking. And I never knew that people had the capabilities of reading people's minds, and then on social media, they can come and repeat what they think that you're thinking. You've heard it already. We've heard it already. I don't know if this is what they were thinking, but I think this is what they were thinking. So when you listen to these people talking, make sure that you're listening to them and you're listening to hear that they're saying what the person's thinking. And once you hear them say that they think this is what the person meant, just go somewhere else. Go somewhere else, because that doesn't make sense. Because I cannot tell you what you're thinking. How am I doing this? How am I going to tell you what you're thinking? Or what I think you think? Makes no sense. And that's how the trouble occurs. Right? So ones need to stop acting as if they can think for people. You do have this reaction where you say, "Oh, I knew you was going to say that," because of what you said. You know the expected answer, which is a regular answer that everybody gives. So of course you can say, "I knew you was going to say that." But when it comes to actually thinking, one cannot interpret what somebody's thinking. I mean, you cannot tell me what I'm thinking right now, can you? So that's basically it. Anywho, thank you for joining me. I'm going to go take some inventive pictures of my product and upload them onto the website. Thank you for joining me on I'm a Rasta for Life. Don't forget to press the like and the subscription button if you feel like. And I shall continue on with the business at hand. Thank you for joining. Wonderful. National borders. Yeah, y'all are national borders. Don't you know that? And Rasta for Lifers.